Do 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 do. Where have all the good men gone? Where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising gods? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I had a dream. I was on the Vengees. The Vengees. The Vengees. The Vengees. Everyone was there. Skulk, Tobor, American Standard, Exceptional Yank. Everyone was there. Iceman, Block of Chalk, Chalk of Block, Big Daddy Davis was there. Uh, uh, Frying Man. Frying Man was there. And everyone was there. Kookaluku? They were all together because sometimes, you see, oh my God, sometimes you see there are enemies that you can't defeat by yourself. In fact, there's nothing you can defeat by yourself. You always need somebody's help because together we are truly powerful. And I think that Spang wants us to forget that, or Anos wants us to forget that. So, we won't forget it. Because I'm holding out for a hero, baby. But that's. Okay, but what did I just say? I just said that we need to work together to defeat enemies against our common purpose. And then I'm going to sing a song that's called Holding Out for a Hero. That's just about boning, really. But. I suppose, but no, it goes against everything I just said because you're holding out for someone to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. We save ourselves. And that's why I joined up with. See, I had a dream. Okay, I had a dream that I was in the Vengees with. I told you who was all there, and the Ant Man, and the Little Man, and the Little Rock, and Arkansas Man because he's from Little Rock and Arkansas Man are the same. There's like one is a sidekick. Arkansas Man is the main guy, and then the underage child is Little Rock. But it's his child. It's a dad putting his child in imminent danger so that he could dress up and run around. Okay. Do do do. Do 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 do. And see, I was wondering, what am I doing there? All these mighty people with these mighty abilities. Okay, I got no abilities, but that's where I'm thinking. No, that's that doom thinking. That's that judgment thinking. I've got plenty of abilities. Okay, I could flip a can upside down or scratch it on the table until it becomes enough so you could twist it open with your hands. Okay, I don't even need a can opener. It's not fast, it's not pleasant, but I can do it. Just like I can leave a bottle cap open on my finger and a spoon. Hurts like hell, but I can do it. Do 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 do. Holding up for my hero. There's many enemies that the world has, you see. There's heat bomb and blow job. Well, I just did it. Well, that's what it is. It's a guy that's hot and a guy that's really windy. So here we are against these terrible enemies. And then, has anyone ever tried talking to them? Be like, dude, why are you so mad? Because you want to be rich and famous? There's another way to do it, okay? And that is, as we all know, set up your business across state lines so that you could take advantage of the tax differential, for cheaper to free shipping to undercut your competitors, okay? Until you eliminate all your competitors, okay? And then all of a sudden, everyone uses you, and then you jack up their prices. There's nothing you can do about it. Do 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 do. Ouch! Do Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Right here, baby. Where's my streetwise Hercules? With his belt that opens up, shooting beams into the sky. He'll have a magic age, and the little centaur man, and the little thing with the flutes, I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be strong and large. And his pants are tight. I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be good, and he's gotta be quick, and then he's gotta be out of my sight. And as I walk down the hall to the ice machine next to the place of pops, got a bucket of ice to cool myself down. Oh God, there's voices outside the door. Again. I returned to my room, and all traces of my men were gone. But I had the aches and pains that will forever live on. In a good way. Holding up for a hero. You see. Yeah, that's right. And there's some people that can go through time. So it's like going through time. It's like going through and looking at yourself, look at your own butt in the mirror. It's like a snake eating its tail. And that just cracks your mind in half. And you're like, well, I've got to own everything now. And it's like, why? Because you know what? There's much more than this structure here. Because it is just a three-dimensional structure as an expression of a five-dimensional being, okay? As experienced in 3 dimensions. But there's something much bigger than that, Sprang. So your time travel could just go around the block once or twice, and then why don't you give it a rest? Okay, for you that don't know the superhero talk, like me, I am an expert. If you need to know about transforming robots, talk to me, okay? If you need to know about rich guys building suits, okay, talk to me. Okay? If you need to know about a guy who's got this strange center of gravity, it connects himself right to the earth. Nothing can move him, immovable. You talk to me, okay? You got feathers or you can turn into a bird. That's great. I've been in the internet. So I guess actually I do have something to offer the Vengees. I've been in the internet, 1. 2, I've got 5 things to offer the Vengees. 1, I've been in the internet. 2, I've been a bird. 3, I've been a mummy. 4, I've been to the future, excuse me. And 5, I've been a ghost. Okay? So those are all excellent things. And if you need someone to rob a bank, it'd be like, Ghost, can you turn into a ghost? Yeah, I can float through, but then I won't be able to carry the gold out. That's where they're like, well, that's where you open the door from the inside and let us in. I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. That's why I'm not leading the Vengees. I just do as I'm told. Do 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 do. I don't know any hero other songs. It's a long way to Tipperary. Nope. Santa Claus is coming to town. Actually, that's pretty good. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or Wait, you mean there's someone out there secretly judging my children if they're naughty or nice? That will scar them forever, and therefore Santa Claus is an enemy now of me and my friends. And we will approach the North Pole, and it's ice. There's no ice up there anymore, so I don't know. Is he on a boat? Do, 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 do. Yes, we will snorkel down. I will turn into a dolphin. That's right. I've also had experience with sirens of the deep. Sirens of the deep are insidious because, you see, not only are they beautiful, but they sing a song about your very life. And you think, oh God, I feel so special. I must see this song and hear it as close to these sirens' mouths as I can, except guess what? It's underwater, and guess what? Number two, you can't breathe underwater, and therefore you drown. There are things that go bump in the water, okay? So don't touch it. Santa Claus is coming to town. Dun, 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 dun. Rudolph with his laser face. Santa knowing all over the place. He throwing gifts outside his sack. And he knocked me on my back. But my dad's half turtle, you see. So I knew I could flip up right away onto my legs. And then I jumped up and down and right around until he smashed my face. You see, hand-to-hand combat is not my specialty. Okay, I could do some swordplay, and I could throw a punch without breaking my thumb. But that's about it. And that's all I was really ever good for. It was more intimidation, like this thing in my head. They're like, oh, he's got a metal plate in his head with spikes on it. Therefore, he must be pretty badass. Well, let me tell you, it hurt like hell. Okay? And I cried. Okay? Okay? So now, I would not say that I'm badass. I'm normal ass. I'm a normal assed individual. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where are the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Why did they all go and leave me at the store all alone with no cards that work? My cards won't tap. I can't come back. And then I feel so guilty. And then I put all the items one by one back on the shelves from whence they came. But I had this dream, and I drew a card, and it was the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups said, you must pursue this dream with active measures. It's not just going to happen. And there was something I felt so a part of something bigger than myself. That when I woke up that morning and said, what do you want? My kid said, are you wearing the mask? And I said, I dreamt it the whole time. So yes, there is a spot for me on the Vengees. Okay? I don't have a laser face. Okay? Or big legs. But there's a spot for me. Not just sweeping up either, or cooking. Although I can cook. Okay? If anyone wants an omelet. Okay? Hash browns, because I got this new mandolin that slices the potatoes in a really good way. And then you soak them and get all the starchy water out. You can save that starchy water for soups later too. Eggs, potatoes, spaghetti dinner. Every Vengee loves a spaghetti dinner. Okay? Spaghetti dinner is a good way. It's cheap, and it's a good fundraiser for when the Vengees need to fix their car. We can rent the Elks Hall. We'll rent the Elks Hall. The Vengees will have a spaghetti dinner to fix their car. Okay? Because they just took it up to the North Pole, and the tires were never the same, and the suspension is now shot. Okay? And all those polar bears needed a place to live. So we got a trailer, and we took some of them with us. But then that was a little bit of saviorism, and we thought, well, why can't they just live in Churchill? with the people. I'm sure that's going to go great. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It was a great dream, man. It was a great dream. I jumped down off this roof. I was in line for this party, and I knew Schmapped in America was going to be there. And then I had to go outside for some reason, and they had a really like, there was a tree and like an atrium. Yeah, that's what it was like. It was a cross between an atrium and the old Earls, okay? And I just thought I was in line with all these other people, and they're beautiful and strong, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here, man? But then I thought, I think I'm supposed to be here, because everyone's looking at me like I belong. And I wasn't saying anything particularly intelligent or clever. And yet there I was. And myself on the roof. And I had to drop down and jump onto this drainage pipe. Oh, wow, he's telling us about our dreams. How fascinating. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How do I remember? Hercules, hero of song and story. Hercules, winner of ancient glory. Mighty, mighty thighs, love in his eyes, virtue in his heart, steel of every part of the mighty. Hercules, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, dun. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising gods? Whoa, 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 every night I need him upon his fiery steed. Oh, is that sun fire to give me what I need? Oh, I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. Like sweater, he needs to be sweating. Because there's fresh sweat. There's nothing like fresh sweat. Okay, old sweat, I could take or give. I could give or take. I could take or leave. But fresh sweat, oh yeah. And then we'll give her a good tumble on that old Motel 8 mattress. And I'll know that I've been helped by a hero, and I hold on to him until the morning light, baby. Yeah, that fresh sweat. So yeah, the Vengees. I don't know if they hook up. I think they do, but that's not why I would be there, okay? Because as soon as you're at a place and you have an expectation that you're gonna bang, it never works. It's more like you're there for the work, you know, to study the evils and the wonders of the universe, okay? You'd be like, hey, did you know that the water goes down the drain the opposite way down here? For example, on our Australian mission, or when they had to fight Anos on the fields of Bethlehem. No, the fields of La Plantain. Now, what is the fields where the French and the English fought the Battle of Charlebois, Aileron, Philadelphia, the Battle of Batoche. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, let's see. No. I don't want the Battle of Batoche. Oh, did they win that one or not? Okay. But Anos, you can't really do, you can't. See, I thought if there was a massive giant of immense powers, there's no way that I, myself, could hope to overcome such a beast. I thought maybe through my clever thinking and answering of riddles, I may be able to survive. Or maybe, just maybe, if there's a one tiny little spot that's a weakness, like in between his anus and his testicles, if I could just get under there and just give her one good shot, that's all I would need. And then he would double over And then Captain Schmuckerica, he would come in with his chop saw and his chain blogger, and he'd give him a good bangaroo, and then he'd be like, "You're going to jail, Anos." And he'd be like, "Oh gosh, you guys did it again. I'll beat you next time." And then that's when you say, "Dude, that's what I would do. I'd visit him in jail." See, because no one ever visits them in jail unless they need something. But I could do crosswords. Okay, I play Scrabble. Can make him feel like part of the community again. So that when he, comes back out, maybe he could be a teacher at the academy. Be like, "Hey, I used to be a bad dude." And I say, "Hey, I used to be a bad dude too." Granted, not quite on the universal scale as you. But I did some bad stuff. You can't take that back and you can't take that away. But you can try and make amends. And moving forward from there, I don't know. Find some peace with it. Find a work that you enjoy. Helping people. Even if it seems hopeless. We don't quite know how we're going to manifest on the other side, so you never know. It might be an outsized incident. It might be an outsized impediment. Pediment. The opposite of impediment is pediment, and I'm trying to insert the positive. So, I will get the Chips Ahoy from the prison vending machine, and I'll share one with Anos. Or Captain Splatterfield, or whoever it is. Oftentimes those people are just misunderstood. But that doesn't mean that they're not held accountable for the actions of the people that they hurt, just like me. No amount of a banging in a hotel room is going to take that away. But you can try. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.